ceremony, please join with me in welcoming our President and CEO, Susana Alejandro, who will share a few words about the vision and the journey here in the United States of America.
Thank you very much, Jeremy. Well, I hope that you are going to understand my English. I promise you that it was very good, but 14 hours trip yesterday and a jet lag is not helping me today. I keep wondering why we build factories so far away from Zaragoza. Okay. So good morning, dear friends. On the behalf of Saica Group, I want to express our heartfelt gratitude for joining us today as we break down for our second US plant here in Anderson. We are especially thankful to the City of Anderson for their continued partnership. We regret that the mayor could not be with us today, but thanks to the former Senator, Tim Lalane, and the mayor's team for being here today with us. I would also like to thank the Indiana Economic Development Corporation, State of Indiana, for their support, especially Secretary Adams, for celebrating this milestone with us today. Our sincere appreciation also goes to the Madison County Economic Development Corporation and to all our stakeholders, including Miller Valentine, our valuable supplier, which is making this project a reality. Your commitment, collaboration, and trust has been instrumental in making this milestone possible. As a family business, the United States is a cornerstone of Saica's global strategy. Since opening our first plant in Hamilton, Ohio in 2022, we have seen the potential of this market and the trust of our customers. This is why we are committing more than $800 million in total investment across the US in the coming years, building not only new packaging plants like this one, but also preparing for the day when Saica will have its own recycled paper mill here in America. This facility in Anderson represents over $110 million in investment and will create more than 100 high-quality jobs by the end of the decade. It will strengthen our Midwest network, provide resilience to our customers, and embody our mission to deliver innovative packaging solutions. At Saica, as a family business, our ambition is long-term. We see in Indiana and across the US the right partners, the right talent, and the right opportunities to grow together. Together, we don't just play the first stone of a plant, we lay a foundation for future generations, for a stronger industry and a stronger community. Thank you, Anderson. Thank you, Indiana, for welcoming Saica. We are proud to build here, to invest here, and to stay here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Susana, for that inspiring message. It's clear that this plant will not only expand our capabilities and our footprint, but also strengthen our commitment to innovation, sustainability, and community development. We are also deeply honored to welcome the former State Senator Tim Lalane, who joins us today on behalf of the Mayor of Anderson, who was unable to join us. Senator Lalane's presence is a testament to the strong partnership between the City of Anderson and our project. Please join with me in giving him a warm welcome to the stage.
Well, thank you very much, Jeremy, and good morning to everyone. Susana, thank you for your great comments. Those are just wonderful to hear. I am here on behalf of the mayor. He does send his regrets. This is the week that the Association of Indiana Municipalities has their annual convention, and he was scheduled for some time to participate. But he wanted me to specifically say congratulations to Saica, to Susana, and the whole team that you have here. And we look so forward to working with you on this great project in the future. And the mayor said to me, you know, Tim, usually when we go to groundbreakings, we break ground and then we hope that everything comes okay after that. But in this case, everything is already coming along. So this is really an easy one. We really appreciate this. The mayor and I were also reflecting upon a number of months ago when the first press release came out and we were working together. And he sent the press release to me, and I remember looking at it. I said, boy, there's some figures in here I really like. Number one, for our country, it says here they're going to invest over $800 million. And for our city, it looks like over $100 million investment into the city of Anderson, and that is really quite something. And then there was another 100 on there, and that was the fact that we were going to create 100 well-paying jobs by the time this thing is up and going. So we really appreciate that. I want to thank everyone who had anything to do with this partnership, because it does take a partnership. It takes people working together, and this is just a fine example of that. From the folks at Saica, from the state of Indiana, the county economic development folks, to the city. And I know that Greg Winkler's here and his team with the city economic development department has worked very hard on this, as they always do. So we want to thank them. And finally, I would just like to say that as the city of Anderson continues to grow, we really look forward to working with Saica in the future for a long history of progress and productivity for Saica, for the people of the city of Anderson, Madison County, and the state of Indiana. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Senator. Partnerships are key, and we couldn't agree more. Next, we're honored to introduce Secretary David Adams, Secretary of Commerce for the Indiana Economic Development Corporation. Mr. Adams, the floor is yours.
Well, good morning, everyone, and thank you. Thank you so much for your commitment to Indiana, the work that you're doing here. I also want to thank the regional leadership whose hard work has made today possible. You know, today marks a milestone for Anderson, for Madison County, and for the entire state of Indiana. Saica is breaking ground on its first manufacturing facility here in Indiana, an investment that'll bring, and you've heard it, more than 100 new high-wage jobs right here to this community. Saica is one of Europe's most respected and innovative packaging companies. And I had an opportunity to talk a little bit about the tremendous innovations that you're doing, and we hope to play a role in helping you to bring those innovations to life. But you're known worldwide for your commitment to sustainability, to efficiency, and advanced manufacturing. For Saica to choose Anderson sends a powerful signal. This is the place where world-class companies can build, grow, and thrive. The jobs being created here are high-skill, high-wage careers, paying nearly twice the current county average. They represent opportunities for working families, for young people choosing technical careers, and for a community that's ready to lead in the next generation of manufacturing. But today's groundbreaking is about more than jobs. It's about leadership. Anderson, Madison County, the ready Central Indiana region put together a vision, one rooted in local strengths, regional collaboration, and a commitment to quality. That vision is what attracted Saica here. It proves what happens when regions lead and the state stands behind them. Global companies invest, wages rise, and communities grow stronger. This is what Indiana's new model for growth looks like. One where the state empowers regions to define their own future, and where talent, employers, and opportunity come together to drive prosperity. So on behalf of the Office of Commerce, I want to thank Saica for your trust and your investment. I want to thank the City of Anderson, Madison County, and all of the regional partners who turned this vision into reality. This is region-led growth at its best. People at the center, local leadership setting the pace, and Indiana continuing to build what's next. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Secretary, for your thoughtful remarks and support. We're also honored to introduce Mr. Rob Sparks, Executive Director of Madison County Economic Development Corporation. Mr. Sparks, thank you for joining us today.
You know, we don't ever take these for granted, and I kind of want to shout out to a few folks in the crowd. We work really hard on a daily basis to attract companies and to try to solve the questions and answer the questions that you guys may have about how do we advance a project like this. And we couldn't be more proud of you choosing our communities to put this project in. So I'd like to thank you very much first for that decision. I'd like to shout out to Tanya in my office and Ayako and Monique. Certainly, and Greg Winkler, we couldn't do any of this project without a team approach at solving this from city to county-wide efforts to try to attract companies. And from the mayor's office through the city councils that approve all of the advancements of permits and zoning and the things necessary to advance a project. It takes a huge amount of people to actually pull this off. I was sitting next to the construction company owner here, or rep, and we work closely together with a lot of folks to solve problems, and we are looking very forward to the completion of this project and the hiring of employees and the people's lives that will be changed because of your investment. And we want to honor that commitment to do whatever we need to do to help you be successful. So I thank you for the chance to be here. Again, I do not take this lightly. I'm very moved by your choosing our community, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Sparks, for your insightful words, the appreciation, and the continued dedication to Madison County's economic development. It is now my pleasure to introduce Ms. Elizabeth Mangan, Chief Executive Officer, Miller Valentine Construction, the trusted partner leading the construction of the Saica's second plant in the United States. Her company's professionalism, reliability, and commitment to excellence has been a key to turning this ambitious project into reality. Ms. Mangan, we are delighted to welcome you to the stage now.
Thank you, Jeremy, and good morning, everyone. On behalf of Miller Valentine Construction, I just want to say how proud we are to stand beside Saica today as we celebrate this very exciting expansion. I know it's just another milestone in Saica's story, which spans decades, industries, and continents. Saica is really setting the bar for what's possible in efficiency, quality, and innovation in packaging around the world, and now, for the second time, here in the United States. It's not every day that we get to partner with a company that's so focused on continuous improvement and really working to redefine an industry. And at Miller Valentine, we know that the best of these projects start with a strong relationship. And our relationship with Saica has been just that: collaborative, focused, and forward-thinking. And I don't say any of that lightly. Our relationship began during one of the most difficult times in modern history, and the teams worked together during a global pandemic. We fought through government shutdowns, supply chain disruption, runaway costs, and I think between the two of us, we wore out the Zoom app. For sure. But all of that is not only a testament to Saica's resilience and the strength of our relationship, but it makes celebrating for us today all the more special. So thank you to the state of Indiana, the city of Anderson, Madison County Economic Development, all of our trade partners, but most of all, thank you, Saica, for continuing to trust Miller Valentine with helping to make your vision a reality. Congratulations.